Okay, we have a 3-4 with shelters. Let's take a look at the board attacks. Oh, great. Thanks, Knight, because GoCo. I'm not going to do this. Knights are attacks. We have defense here. Oh, and Noble Brigand's also an attack. Defense, Beggar, and Horse Traders. So, both of these are actually pretty good against both of the attacks here. So, that. Great. Trashing, Spice Merchant. Oh, Lighthouse is defense. High. Spice Merchant and Doctor for trashing. Okay. Village. There is none except for the one knight. Draw. There is none. And plus buy doesn't matter, but it's here with the horse traders and the spice merchant. So, like, I'm thinking knights are going to be around, but you're also going to play defense. I think all of it's sort of worth going for-ish, but I think defense is arguably more important. I want to open Horse Trader's Lighthouse, get some economy, and get some defense. This Say My Name is apparently a Breaking Bad reference, but I'm not familiar with Breaking Bad, so I apologize. Depending on how heavily he goes into whatever types of attacks he's into, I'll consider getting a beggar, but it doesn't really look super likely at this point. And I think I will be preferring Lighthouse over Silver for a lot of the game. Yeah, Lighthouses are Knight proof and Noble Brigand proof, and they also provide defense. Yeah, Lighthouse for sure. Here I can hit 6. Peddler is in play. Peddler would cost 4. I don't think Peddler is the best thing ever. Although, I mean, I'll take it. I'll buy it for 4. But I don't know that I would buy it over gold. He got a talisman? I could get Peddler Lighthouse. I don't think I'm that terribly concerned about defense. Let's go for gold. It's a good card, and I want it. Two spice merchants. That's a lot of spice merchants. Horse Traders number 2? I think that's just fine. It's economy. And having 2 terminals in this deck is not super terrible. Although I do want to be getting some golds. I think I might get a lighthouse here. Yeah, let's get one more lighthouse, and then I'll start getting some silvers. So here's a province hand. Or I could build a little more with this hand. I could get something like Gold Peddler. Yeah, I don't feel like my deck is built enough. There are fairgrounds around, so I think maybe one more shuffle of building is appropriate. He only has 1 lighthouse and 1 horse traders. And he has, what, like 3 silvers and a gold? I should look into Noble Brigands. They could be pretty good. For 5, Silver Lighthouse or just Peddler. Well, I think Silver Lighthouse is going to be better than just Peddler. And here on 7, let's get a gold. You did hit 8. And I'm going to go ahead and hit 7. Or, no, 8! I can count! Counting is so good! Let's get a province. Here, 3 of my lighthouses are going to miss a shuffle, but I don't think that matters a whole bunch. I will get Gold Peddler here. Now let's talk about Fairgrounds. There are knights and shelters on this board. Fairgrounds could be, like, really good. If I go for Fairgrounds, do I keep the Hovel? I mean, it's pretty unlikely to matter. I'll almost certainly be able to find more playable cards. And he's going for the Spice Merchant thing. I think winning a long game is better, or playing a long game is better for me. So yeah, I will get a Fairgrounds and I will trash the Hovel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for shelters. So silver, I believe, will bump up my Fairgrounds. And there's a whole Knights pile. I should be able to get him to at least 6, possibly 8. And theoretically, I could, before I trash the Hovel, I might have been able to get him to 10, but there's just no way that's worth it. So, like, silver. Silver doesn't seem all that great here. I think another Fairgrounds is more appropriate. Oh, they're already at 4 points. Maybe I have a silver. I should look out for that. Look out. Anyway. And you buy copper now. Does that mean you want to go for a longer game now? Yeah? Well, I don't feel like I want to empty provinces. I think I stand a better chance in a longer game. And Wandering Winder says he thinks it's important here to just get Fairgrounds and not province. So I made a Wandering Winder approved move. Now, whatever I draw with this Peddler, I'm likely to discard to Horse Traders. If I just play it, I can prevent all of these great cards from missing a shuffle, and I'll have 10 and 2 buys, which is good enough, yeah? I can get Fairgrounds and something, yeah? So let's do that. And for 10 and 2 buys, well, it's going to be Fairgrounds, and then something that builds. I actually like Noble Brigand here, because he has stuff that I can steal and not very much defense, and I want the unique card, so let's go for that. And I do get the silver. Great. So now I know for sure that I have a silver. What are the unique cards that I'm missing? Duchy Estate, and then cheap options are, I think it's a Fairgrounds. Cheap options are Beggar and Doctor. I think it might be Duchy time, yeah. Let's pick up our Duchy here. Yeah, let's get the Duchy. Well, that's not crickets, but wow. I don't know what's going on over there, but jeez. So Estate, Beggar, and Doctor are cheap uniques, and then there's Spice Merchant, Talisman, Sir Martin that are also uniques. Fairgrounds for Scherzies. Pick up that last one. And now with $1 million, I can have any card I want. I don't think Province is smart here. I think I need to get uniques. Points play would be Estate, but smarter, I think, is Sir Martin. Yeah, let's pick up Sir Martin. I've got all this economy. I guess it's a shame that, well, I guess he was going to get that one Fairgrounds regardless. Wandering Winter says, probably don't want Province unless that smashes you over. Fairgrounds Plateau. I already have one Province. Oh, there he gets his horse traders. And I whiff. And he gets a copper. Sad day. I think just keep getting knights until I mean these are cards that can be trashed, but I think points play knights are pretty good as long as I can afford them. No attack card, huh? Well, you haven't shuffled in that knight. This is most certainly not the game I thought it was going to be when we started it. Fairgrounds are a big deal here. You've got knights and shelters that are huge enablers for it. I wonder if I'm going to regret trashing the hovel. I really don't think I will, but there's that nagging part in the back of my mind that says you might. I think Beggar Estate is important here to get. I should be able to hit 4 more often, and I want to make use of these buys. This is points play, and I just went over a threshold here. So on this turn, it's going to be a tough decision if I want to get a Province or not, that's for sure. I get a silver from him. Well, I just don't. I mean, this isn't exactly PPR, but this is pretty dang close, and I feel like I should be able to win this game. Other option. So if I'm going to go for other points, that means I pile knights or I pile duchies. I think piling knights is smarter. Megan says, "Aw, I really want to be mean here." Adam says, quote, "nagging part in the back of my mind. I wonder if it sounds like his fiance." Well, I appreciate you saying that. And by appreciate you saying that, I mean, well, maybe exactly don't appreciate you saying that, but the point is that I don't really find my fiance to be very nagging or annoying in any way. In fact, I like her quite a bit and have decided to marry her. But thanks for saying. Marty says, maybe it just sounds like his own voice? Yeah, that's probably more accurate, yeah. Wandering Winter's nervous, doesn't know if I can get 5 more uniques. Well, there's Curse, Spice Merchant, Talisman, Doctor, and there were 6 knights in the pile at the time. I'm not playing this knight. I don't think I'm going to use the buys, and I don't want him to die. He's worth points, potentially. Megan says, can you imagine 2 Adams? Your wish is my command. Just a minute. Have to. Oh, one of my knights died and became a gold. That's sad. Once this advertisement's over, I'm going to give you all more Adams. Ooh, this one's worth points. I want that knight. Wandering Winder says you're going to have a pile problem here soon. Well, there's 2 empty piles and then maybe peddlers, I guess. Not sure. Once again, I don't think I'm playing Sir Martin here. Oh wait, he has a lighthouse in play. So I will play him, just for the buys. Here you go. There's 2 atoms coming up for you. Oh wait, he has a lighthouse in play. This is going to be a little bit distracting. The uniques that I need, play him, they are like... well, let's get Talisman, and I think we're going to pick up a curse. There's 2 atoms coming up for you. Oh wait, he has a lighthouse. Oh, there's now even more atoms. Okay, I can't handle this anymore. We're going to minimize that. Let's get the uniques. There we go. Don't need the curse yet. So now we just hope my knights don't die, and if they do, I can replenish them with other uniques, and now we aim for green piles. I really hope that I don't regret not getting the curse there and having, you know, maybe I'll have to spend some other buy on it as a points play. Ooh. Double duchy, I think you wanted province and estate there. Well, I have to get a duchy. Dame Natalie can gain things. I still don't have a doctor, so I will get doctor before I get curse, and then there's a little bit of buffer. I think that's safer than gaining an estate at this moment, because yeah, that's how I lose the game. So let's Dame Natalie gain a doctor. She doesn't die, great, and this second to last duchy is safe to buy. Yeah. Sir Bailey's safe to play, and I want to see if I can draw a copper, so let's do it. Oh, you revealed a beggar. And I do hit something of his. Didn't draw a copper. That's sad. Well, I know you have another spice merchant in there, so it's very clearly the spice merchant that goes down, right? I mean, I don't think this is a difficult decision. And what I'll do is, I'm getting double estate, right? It takes something crazy for him to win the game at that point, and then all I have to do is estate next turn. So yeah, we're doing that. And $2. Yay! So unless he like does something crazy like province estate on this turn, well, I've got multiple silvers and only 1 Dame Sylvia, so yeah. Yep, got this one. Yeah, hoping to get my other silver and knock me below a threshold, but it shouldn't be that way. And you left the game before I could chat with you. Oh well. I did with 8-point Fairgrounds. You know what? This may be the first time I've ever gotten 8-point Fairgrounds, which I know is kind of sad. That should come up a little more often. But hey,